So we just went over the neck and thoracic region, and now we are working in the abdominal region. So that'll include the digestive system and the reproductive system. So just carefully removing the skin back here on the hind legs. Apologize for neighbors upstairs. Again, I'm just kind of using my fingers to lightly remove the skin from the abdominal region. Also, I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the muscle here from around the navel region, so when we get to looking closer into that, we can actually see things. Okay, now that we've got a good deal of that out of the way, go ahead and remove that section of muscle away from there. And again, over on this side, just so we can see deeper into the pelvic region. Since this is a gilt, we want to be able to get in there and see the reproductive system, since those are, in my personal opinion, really cool in pigs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut through the diaphragm and go ahead and remove the rib cage up here, so it's out of the way and we can see it a little easier. Okay. Okay. Right here, coming down from the heart, this blue, almost looks like a violin string coming down. Let's see. Go ahead and remove this side of the rib cage as well. Okay, to move the lungs, and right here we have the cardiole vena cava. Blasted heart's in the way. Right here, this nice blue line running down, seems like it's running to the liver, will run all the way down to the kidneys and branch off into the legs. So, okay, so we already discussed this big hunk right here is the liver. I'm going to carefully move the liver out of the way. Potentially. And you can kind of still see the strings, or the veins and the arteries that are connected to the infant, inside the infant's body. Right there. This right here. And some down here as well, but we'll get to those later. Let's see, that would be the cecum. But we're not wanting to see the cecum right now, we want to see other things. Okay, so right here, this tongue-like structure off to the side underneath the stomach and intestines right here is the spleen. And speaking of the stomach, there's this large bag. That's the stomach. Up here at the top of the stomach, right up here where it's kind of bulging right now, would be the fundus. It's hard to do left-handed. And fundus right up here. And then this curve right along here of the stomach is the greater curvature of the stomach. Down in here below the stomach, let's go ahead and clip some of this connective tissue away so we can get in here and see. This portion right here and that comes directly out of the stomach itself, is the duodenum. It's the very beginning of the small intestine. All these folds in here, the small intestine, all the way till you get to this big green section here, which is this little dangly part over here by itself. Maybe. If you can see it. There we go. You can see right here. That is the cecum, and this is the beginning of the large intestine, which will move all the way around over here. More part of the small intestine as well. Loops all the way down from the cecum to the colon or large intestine, all the way around, all the way down until we get down here. And this is the beginning of the anus, or the rectum, that would eventually come out to the anus at the other end. So, there was that. Was there anything else I needed? Okay, I need to find, in my next video I will then go over the, some more in the abdominal cavity and the pelvic cavity. So, and then